Good morning, everyone. Oh, that mirror thing's getting me. All right, it's time for a haircut. Welcome to Mornings with KT. I have some fun news. I hope that you receive it as fun too. I've realized my podcast, my little fun little radio show thing that I've always wanted to do, it needs to change. It's really kind of in its own lane in YouTube land. And I haven't talked about travel enough, and we are a travel channel and exploring channel. So I'm going to need to pivot, which I'm pretty sure we've heard that somewhere before, and start incorporating a lot more travel and a lot more uh, remote podcast, which means the fun of me doing it live will not always be here. But that's okay because that's part of life. And you don't know until you jump into something and you just start doing it, you know? And because words don't teach, only experience does. And when I first started the podcast, I was just having fun in here and goofing around and hey, this is cool. And then I tried the remote and it felt like a lot of pressure and a lot of work. So I just gave myself permission, just come back in here so you can hit the live button and get it done, squared away, and rock on. And then after the carbon monoxide uh, alarm woke us up at 3:30, nothing is wrong, and there was no carbon monoxide. The battery was dying. So after that good fun at 3:30 a.m., I was laying thinking about the podcast and our YouTube channel and what I can do to make it better and what I can do to create great content that people will enjoy and all of that. And with the podcast, I realized, oh no, people could be subscribing to watch the podcast, but they have no interest in watching travel. That could be a problem. And I don't want to give people the wrong impression or waste anyone's time, including my own. So I have realized, oh, I've got to pivot. I've got to start incorporating really cool, fun travel things into the podcast, neat places to go, travel tips, things that we talk about. And it will be fun to film the podcast out and about wherever we are. So it's on the road again. And I love that song. Do y'all remember that song? Um, Good old Eddie Rabbit, I think. Um, and for those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, you're young, so appreciate your youth. So that's my big service announcement. But since we're still in the office today on October 20th, Magnificent Monday, let's see what happened on Mondays. Not on Mondays, on October 20th. Woo! Haven't had any coffee yet. Can you tell? Bup, bup, bup. Ba-da, bup, 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 bup. Here we go. All right, robot, let's hear it. I don't know why I said let's hear it. It doesn't talk. So, thinking about travel, I have truly always wanted to explore, and I've always gone for hikes in the woods. I've always explored. I want to know what's over the next mountain ridge. I want to know what's around the corner. That's why our channel is named that. What have you always wanted to do in your life, or where have you always wanted to go? Have you taken that dream trip that you've always dreamt about? You can do it. Just research it and start looking at where would you stay and how much did the plane tickets cost and learn new tricks. Go to Google Flights and just see all over the world how much would it cost. And I can start doing fun like that because who knows, maybe it'll help you or someone or someone with things they didn't know yet about travel and fun things you can do and how to travel very cost effectively. Michelle and I do both sides of the scale. We do extremely inexpensive trips and we also do posh stuff because it's fun. There's so much fun all over the place to be had. Like we drove down to Tombstone, Arizona just so we could walk down the street of town. And that was it. That was the whole trip. But it was really fun and I loved walking through a western. It was great. All right, super cool. Okay, back to what happened today. Ooh, there's not a lot. So someone do something awesome today. Ooh, we purchased Louisiana, the Louisiana Purchase, and doubled the size of the United States in 1803. Wow. Bum, 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 bum. And we must talk about this one. In 1973, the same year that Jolene was released, by the way, remember that fun fact? The Sydney Opera House officially opened in Australia. Oh, we love that place. Michelle and I have been to Australia. We've been fortunate enough to have gone several times, and Michelle's life was actually saved in Australia. Maybe someday I'll tell that story. But the Opera House, oh, it's an incredible building. I encourage you to Google it and look up shots and look up different seasons. And they project these things on the roof. You always thought it was like, well, I don't know if you did, but we thought it was kind of some sort of screen and playing whatever. But no, it's tiles. They're these white looking tiles, and that's what makes up the roof of the opera house. And when they have different seasons or different festivals, they project really cool stuff on there, and it's just magnificent. The house is beautiful. We've been on the inside too. It's a whole lot of concrete. We were surprised by that, but it's a magnificent place, and it's so fun to stand at night in the back and see the bridge and the harbor there. And the hotel I love to stay at is the Pullman. I think it's called the Pullman. Please hold one second. Sweetheart, is that hotel we stayed at in Sydney called the Pullman? The Pullman on the Quay. On the Quay or on the Keys? On the Quay. The Pullman on the Quay. Thank you. Oh, she just helps me more than you know, man. I just don't remember travel stuff like that. That's her lane, and she always knows where we stayed and where we ate. Oh, thank goodness she knows where we ate. And for a fun little fact, my beautiful bride is in the top 10% of Google reviewers in the world. Yes, you heard that correctly. In the world. She can really help your restaurant or your hotel or whatever. She knows all kinds of stuff about marketing and SEO optimization. And if you want us to come to your town and want Michelle to help your brand, just hit us up with a DM or in the comments or send us an email at explorewatc.com. And another fun fact, my beautiful bride created our website. I don't know a thing about it. I just know the address. So I guess that would be one thing. So that was an inaccurate statement. Oops. All right. Anywho, I wanted to give you the big announcement because I absolutely want to do what's best for our channel, what's best for my family, what's best for us to keep moving forward and keep getting to do this for a living, creating great content. There's so much fun ahead. I'm super stoked about a video I'm going to drop probably tomorrow, actually. Just fantastic road trip we took. I can't wait for you to see it, and I hope you love it. And I'm excited to dig up really cool travel facts and hacks, and I will share with you exactly what we do. We have traveled a lot, and it's not as expensive as you think. You just have to prioritize it and make a commitment to that. And that's a big reason why we sold our places. When we sat down and did the math and could see how many thousands of dollars we were spending to keep an empty house so we could go back once or twice a year or three times maybe, it we'd rather go to Australia. We don't want to spend 20, 30, 40 grand on a mortgage. Let's use that money and see the world. So that's what we're doing. Up, up, up. All right. I wish you an amazing, magnificent Monday. Remember, look up the Sydney Opera House. Remember to positively stack your life. Your focus is your most powerful thing. And get out there and explore. Go see what's around the corner. And who knew I could just have a travel morning talk show? Life is fun, isn't it? Take care. And I truly wish you all a fantastic day. Now, might be the last day we play the game. Okay. It was fun while it lasted, right? Here we go. Ooh, I got it on the first try. Ciao.